to Eyes Wide, Ears Wider Poetry Cafe. Let me hear you. All right. I'm sitting down because we got somebody coming up here who was not used to performing on stage. So we just gonna help her here, you know, make her comfortable, set it up how she want it, make her feel at home. I need everybody put their hands together for Ashanti As Hell.
All right, guys, so my name is Ashanti, and I perform erotic poetry, and this poem is called Swim Good. I remember when you first built the courage to go waist deep. Intrigued, your face confidently sank slowly into my Hessalian seas. No matter how chaotic my currents pushed you further, I loved watching your salacious mind submerge under. Breathless, you bodied my warm hypnotic waters. The essentials of your stroke game was on '08 felt. It was stronger than any hurricane an islander has ever felt. The gravity of our resistance pulled you deeper into the rhythm of my vibrational waves. I'd release whirlpools, drowning you before I'd embrace. I couldn't fight it any longer. If I was the pool, you Longinus the dive. Before you'd end the night, you cannonbomb into my aquatic paradise. You did what no one else could. You swam in my ocean and swam good.
Yeah. All right. We got somebody else coming up. I don't even know what to say about her. I'm just gonna let her speak for herself. I need y'all to put y'all hands together for AnalogSoul.
AnalogSoul. I am goddess. I am the greatest of God's creation. I gave birth to nations, the manifestation of God, mother of all civilization. You see, I am God's second chance for man. You see, he shaped and molded me with his very own hands. You may call me a work of art. Combine Van Gogh, Da Vinci, and Picasso, none have created a vision as exquisite as this. You see, I have made kings fall to their knees, even though I've been told that I'm truly difficult to please. I've even made the strongest man in the world weak. Just ask Samson. You see, I am the culmination of every great woman that has ever walked this earth, and I call upon her energy at my will. For instance, through me, God delivered upon the world the sun. Some call him Horus. I call him Heru, but you may call me Isis. I dance through your minds, carving a path for those to come. You may call me Catherine Dunham.
I have the power to bewitch your minds with audible and visual pleasantries. I, my pretties,
Am Eartha Kitt. I encourage you to be the phenomenal woman that you were meant to be. Phenomenal woman, phenomenally. Call me Maya. I am the fire within your core that makes your arms rise and your hands twist into a fist. liberating minds and society. You may call me Angela, my sisters. You've been on my mind, oh, sisters. We're two of a kind, so sister. I'm keeping my eye on you. I protested atrocities like 16 shots, taking my message to the streets and City Hall's door with passion, commitment, and poetry. I will not be muted and I will not be silenced. You may call me Ms. Conception. And I am the melanated epitome of grace, style, intelligence, and power. I gave birth to nations while my melanated king ran the nation. I speak what I mean and I do what I say. You see, my queendom is legendary, and you may call me Michelle. You see, I am whatever the fates have deemed me to be, a warrior queen with impossible responsibilities. You see, I carry a load on my shoulders more heavy than Atlas, for I'm also the progenitor of future progeny, and I do this for them. But I also do this for you and for me, so that there will always be a future of we queen. That piece all got it.
So this next poem is called Apprehensive Soliloquy. I know you want to save him, but he's not the type of man you need to rescue. He's the corny type to fuck you, change your life, and then fall back, leaving you in the same spot that he met you. I'm not saying his love for you isn't what he say it is, but in this generation, feelings are cut off and shit. Short-lived 86. I know you want y'all's story to be like the early 90s, but he's not lucky enough to give you poetic justice, and you damn sure not the lyric to his Jason. He was just your favorite distraction, a beautiful figment of your imagination. I guess that's how love is when you wishfully thinking, hoping you're the only one even though your intuition is telling you different. It's like you sleepwalking, and while your eyes closed, you letting his manipulation lead. Do I gotta pinch you? 'Cause this ain't a sweet dream. It's your apprehensive soliloquy.
This is a story from the cradle of civilization, where the origins of man were formed. A young woman is born to be queen, empress, goddess. But it was not easy. So let us join her on her journey to self-discovery.
My father is a volcano. My mother, lava.
And I am a daughter of the ash.
I fear not the temptation of hell's flames, for
I have walked through the valley of the shadow of death, fearing no evil, as I am evil's nemesis. Watch the flight of the phoenix as I have died, reanimated, and arose from the ashes. My grandmother, she prayed for my reign upon this earth. Therefore, I must conquer you, the child of mediocrity. I apologize. My seams have been tattered and torn. The thread of my feet are half past worn, and I have muscle memory of brutal mental defloration. But without lifting a finger, Karma has become my redeemer. You see, mine enemies speak of me in lies with forked tongues, for my words have unraveled their dreams, made them rulers of none. My talent, cultivated in the manner of disbelief, thus I have blossomed in this urban garden of Eden. I have tasted of the tree of knowledge and truth, and full of his well, I spit with the clarity of a sage. My destiny is overcome by obstacles, living my life as an example of triumph and adversity. I am a child of the universe. Therefore, my talents are limitless. Self-taught by design, not by choice. Life is my teacher, for I'm a student of pain and perspiration. The science of perception has become mine enemy. You see, I see potential in my fellow man. My third eye seeks out the ultimate end game, and I truly believe that we shall all be as one, that eventually we shall overcome. For you see, I am my brother's keeper and my sister's champion. And though I treat everyone fairly, reciprocity is not my friend. You see, I've learned to be my own hero. I've learned to be my friends like I pea my fruit, and not to let the world destroy me and you. You see, my growth rings are telltale signs of my struggle. But I will not change my past despite my present. So heed the epitaph of my trial. Learn from my footsteps in the sand. My father was a volcano. My mother, love. And I am a daughter of the ash.
Y'all ready? Let me hear you say yeah. Say eyes wide, ears wider. Put y'all hands together for Omega McBride.
Y'all feeling all right? When it gets hard and you're feeling like dying, long as you're doing your part, don't stop trying. When it gets hard and you're feeling like crying, long as you're doing your part, don't stop trying. I see a mom walking home from the grocery store, 2 bags in the hand and both of her sodas ashore. She's mad wishing she had some hot Folgers to pour. Only fruit, no loot. Her and her daughters are poor. Daddy left, so the children really don't have no support. One's 11 and the other one is about to be 4. She's asking where is dad and really who's he love more. That's the same thing mama hollered when he walked out the door. Like, dang Lord, I'm alone and I'm bored. Can't afford a phone at the store or an ironing board. Plus the iron I got is semi short in the cord. Hearing me struggle is something he must have adored. It's like the sky is black and I'm in fact completely ignored. Don't let me down, I don't want to drown, you'll keep me, I'm sure. Feel as if I done died so many times before, but there's something inside that's telling me keep moving forward. When it gets hard and you're feeling like crying, long as you're doing your part, don't stop trying. When it gets hard and you're feeling like dying, long as you're doing your part, Don't stop trying. $3 in my pocket. That's all I had. Homeless man asked me for change. I gave him that. Then I got to the corner and found a quarter. At least I couldn't say I ain't have a dime, kinda sorta. So as I'm passing the street, I see a man passing, colored him happy as he passed me. And he asked me, he said, son, I ain't got a dime. Please, can you spare me 50 cents? If not now, then maybe another time. He said, my mama and daughter's fine, but I ain't ate in 3 whole days. I ain't lying, family, but I'm trying. Judging them would have been out of order. I figured I'd help him make his quota by giving him my one and only quarter that I had just found on the corner. I'ma need some good news, Times reporter. My problems and junk I piling hoarder. Muscles aching, shaky shoulders from this weight of my worries. Working smart, let nothing take over my territory. When it gets hard and you're feeling like crying, long as you're doing your part, don't stop trying. When it gets hard and you're feeling like dying, long as you're doing your part, don't stop trying. Man, that's the only video of that song ever. This one here is called Brenda's Baby. Imagine me that baby that Brenda threw in the hood trash. Product of a mother who died selling her goods for cash. For years I wouldn't ask about what was put in the past. I knew it was bad. I wanted to know who was my dad. Building falling with laughter, kids calling me bastard. I even talked with pastors, but seldom saw them after. Love sent somebody to save me. Years before we ever heard Brenda's got a baby, I was crying and lying in the midst of banana peels and trash, mad, scooped up like a grab bag, all bloody like I was beat up and raised in the family home. My new mother's name was Medea. With new uncles and aunties who wanted and flaunted me as if I was their own, not just the wannabe. See, they say that one man's trash can be another's treasure. Someone bigger than you and I knew I was something better. I was educated about who my mom was. She was 12 years old, molested by her own cuz. I was devastated, like, why don't nothing alarm us? Situations never take away from what love does, cuz my background had said I should have been crack bound. Robbing people for stacks and jacking lax now. On the back of a milk carton, missing, guilty of arson, incarcerated, needing a pardon and an apartment. I was destined to be arrested if I survived. The lessons in the message. Blessed am I to be alive. To see the sky, seldom seeing stars in the hood. Haters meant me for bad, but love meant me for good. I was left for dead in the trash heap. But love sent an angel down from heaven to grab me gladly. Lastly, ever since I went to college from high school, I decided to write to inspire people like you, whom I feel like the whole world is opposition. You got a mission. Everything is a competition. But stop and listen, attention, divine revelation. Do whatever it takes to win without violence and hatred. Without violence and hatred. Without violence and hatred. Without violence and hatred. Nearly dying down in an incinerator alive. Look at me now, Brenda's baby, Omega McBride.